Hello to all you beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to another Caterpillar file, and this time we are looking at Beta. He is male, his hair is red, but he's balding. He's in his late 30s. Before the apocalypse, he was an NBA player and actor. And after the apocalypse, he was the former second in command of the Whisperers and the former de facto leader of the Whisperers. Not much is known about him, but Beta was a very wealthy celebrity and was famous for basketball play. Was famous for his basketball playing, and then turned into an actor, starring in movies and car commercials. In the volume Call to Arms, Beta confronts Negan with many of the Whisperers after Negan crosses the border, marking the entrance to the Whisperers' territory. After Negan expresses his wish to join the Whisperers, Beta orders the other Whisperers to take Negan to Alpha. Later that day, Beta confronts Michonne and Aaron in search of Negan under orders of Rick Grimes of the Alexandria Safe Zone in the same location. Michonne attempts to explain that she means no harm and is only after a fugitive who crossed the border. Beta ignores this and with his fellow Whisperers attack the pair. Michonne and Aaron try to deflate the situation and refuse to kill any Whisperers. Beta takes advantage of this and stabs Aaron in the gut. Before Beta can deliver a fatal strike to Aaron, Michonne intercepts his strike and saves Aaron by deflecting his blades. She then slashes Beta across the face with a katana, causing him to scream. After Michonne kills another Whisperer, Beta knocks her to the ground, marking that she will make a lovely mask. Once again, Beta is interrupted before he can kill Aaron or Michonne, this time by the Alexandrian militia led by Dwight. The militia kills every member of Beta's Whisperer party, with the exception of Beta himself, who escapes. Beta returns to the Whisperer camp, where upon seeing Alpha strike Negan, he offers to kill him on the spot. She orders him not to do so. He then slams Negan against a tree for lying and claiming that he was unaware of the existence of the Whisperers. After commenting about Beta's impressive height and intimidating appearance, Negan says that despite his lies, he has a lot to offer the Whisperers. As Negan begins to settle into the Whisperer community, Beta starts to question his presence. Alpha asks whether he is challenging her and her commands, but Beta assures her he isn't, and Alpha forgives him. Most of the Whisperers appear amazed at how skilled Negan is at killing walkers, though Beta does not trust him in the least. During the night, Negan sees the Whisperer woman but ends it and tries to kill the two men trying to her. Beta intervenes, stops him, and informs Negan of the men's right to the girl, and that he prevented her from being able to prove her strength. Beta informs Alpha that Negan's insults must not go unpunished, and Negan is forced to sleep by himself. In the volume The Whisperer War, after Negan flees, Beta discovers the headless body of Alpha. He knows that Negan killed her and is devastated and furious at her death. Beta says that after Alpha's death, there will never be another Alpha, although he still becomes the de facto leader of the Whisperers. He declares war against Negan and the rest of the joint communities, saying that they will all die. Panicking after witnessing the immense herd of Whisperers, Gabriel Stokes of Alexandria, who was keeping watch in a water tower for the advancement of the Whisperers, abandons his position and begins to descend the ladder, begging for help. He suddenly loses his footing on the ladder and falls. Sorry about that. Only for his right foot to become lodged in one of the railings, leaving him stuck and in agonizing pain as his leg snaps. A voice addresses Gabriel's pleas, which is revealed to belong to Beta, who releases Gabriel by slicing open his abdomen. Beta and the Whisperers continued on their journey as Gabriel is devoured near to the bone by the Horde. Disguised in the herd, Beta attempts to attack Dwight, but fails when Negan gains the upper hand, first beating him with his rifle and then with Lucille. He hits Beta in the back so hard that Lucille is destroyed, infuriating Negan. However, the increasingly overwhelming herd prevents Negan from killing him, and two of the Whisperers arrive and carry an unconscious Beta to safety. One of Beta's rescuers remarks that no one has ever seen Beta's face and goes to remove it. However, the barely conscious Beta fatally stabs him before he can, stating that no one may see his face, before passing out. Once Beta comes to a few hours later, he and the three Whisperers around him vow to continue their plan. Despite being in tremendous pain, even falling over a few times, Beta and a small group successfully direct their massive herd towards Alexandria, with Beta remarking that the dead will finish what they started. In the volume Lines We Cross, weeks pass after Beta's final attempt to destroy Alexandria and the surrounding communities fails. The group successfully directs most of the horde into the ocean, finishing off the rest of the herd themselves. Beta separates himself into the surrounding wilderness, his attempt to avenge Alpha and the other Whisperers a failure. One night he finds Paul Monroe and Aaron sleeping in the forest en route to the hilltop. Sneaking up on Paul while Aaron is sleeping, Beta prepares to strike, but Paul quickly spots him. The two brawl while Aaron rises and has to fight walkers surrounding them. Beta is almost about to plunge his blades into Paul until Aaron shoots Beta through the chest. After finishing off the remaining walkers, Paul and Aaron remove Beta's mask and are stunned to recognize him as a famous and wealthy basketball player. Beta suddenly rises and cries out he has no name and is no one before succumbing to his wound with a thud to the ground. While with his death and the demise of the four remaining Whisperers at their camp nearby, the Whisperers are defunct as a group. And fun fact, his height is actually 7 feet tall, so he is the tallest character in the comics. So that is Beta. Let me know what you think of this character in the comments down below. If you had control over his fate, what would you do with it? Do you think the TV series did him justice, or do you think they should have stuck with the comic route? If you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't like what you see, either leave a dislike or go away. I don't care. And have a good day.